What you call a motherfucker that cries while he's beating his meat?
I don't know.
You call him a tear jerker.
Hi, I'm Chris. That's Crack.
Chill.
It's another episode of 4-minute, 20-second film reviews. What did we watch?
Found, directed by Scott Shermer.
Shout out to Scott Shermer.
Yeah.
Shout out to Walmart. That's where I bought it. So we're going to start with the timer for 4 minutes and 20 seconds and do a film review.
Boom.
What was it about?
Main character is this kid, Marty. He's a 12-year-old kid. He's also narrating the film. First scene, this dude's walking through his brother's room talking about, my brother every few days has a different fucking dead body head, just a head in a bowling bag. And it shows him putting on these rubber gloves, going in there and opening it up. He's like, it's usually the head of a black woman with a different one every time. You know, sometimes it's white people, other people, but usually black women. Just weird, you know what I mean? This dude's at school and he's kind of like, he only has one friend that him and his boy draw, like they draw in like comics. Like one of the dudes is Roach Man and the other ones looks like the killer on Two Cops, One Fluff.
Shout out to Crummy.
Yeah, man. So basically at school he's getting clowned dog. This kid Marcus comes and fucks with him, calls him, says he has a little dick and he's a faggot and like punches him in his stomach. Moms comes and gets him home from school. She's like, oh, you know, you don't have to go to school tomorrow. I'm gonna rent some movies and you could just watch some movies and shit. Like, you know, extra soft and shit. Basically, dude fucking starts watching the flicks. His boy comes over after school, that same kid, you know, and he starts watching the flicks. And he sees the killer in the movie and starts picturing his brother as the killer. You know what I mean? Because the dude in the movie is like cutting off heads and shit. Basically, his boy calls him out like, oh, you scared? Maybe they right. Maybe you are a faggot, whatever. You know what I mean? So dude gets heated. Marty's like, you want to see some scary shit? Come upstairs. Takes him to his brother's room, opens up the fucking the bag, the fucking bowling bag, and shows the fucking head, and it's fucking Marcus's head. The brother killed fucking Marcus. So the little kid gets scared. He's like, you tell anybody. He's like, my brother's gonna kill you. And lets the dude bounce, you know what I mean? The next scene, like a little bit down the line, you know, he's talking to his older brother and his father comes over yelling, talking shit. The older brother takes out a fucking, picks up a shovel and fucking hits the father, knocks him out, goes to attack the mom. The little brother's like, oh shit, jumps on his back trying to stop the shit, knocks him out. Wakes up, tied up, you know what I mean? Here's his brother come out. His brother comes out naked and shit, and with a gas mask on, and goes and kills the parents while he listens. And that's basically the end right there.
What'd you like about it?
I liked that it was filmed real well on a professional camera, and it just looked proper. I like the fact that the opening credits actually were dope. It was like animated shit. You know what I mean? Like it was cool looking. It was cool. I like that shit. From the jump. I like that there was a dope gore scene. So when him and his boy were watching that film, there was a scene where the dude fucking like cuts it was a nasty scene, dog. He cuts his bitch's titty off. It looks all disgusting. He's like licking it and shit, and then he cuts her head off, dude.
That's gross.
Yeah, man. And he fucking like takes a spoon and he plucks out her eyeballs, eats them. You know what I mean? It was like, yeah, it was fucked up. You know what I mean? As far as the gore goes, though, it was pretty cool. And the last scene was disgusting, too, yo. It was, basically, the kid's still tied up, and he's, like, in, like, a closet or some shit. And it's his parents, like, dismembered body parts are, like, all around him, all bloody and shit. And the dude's, like, still narrating the film. And he got, like, a ball gag in his mouth, like, real creepy, weird shit, you know what I mean? But, yeah, man, it looked fucked.
What didn't you like about it?
The acting, I mean, I understand they were kids, but even some of the adults weren't acting great. Yeah, that was a big negative for me. Some of the heads didn't really look like real heads, but I mean, it's independent, horror. I didn't expect nothing too much. I didn't like the fact that the older brother said he's killing black people because black people are taking over, and basically they're fucking, taking over the churches and taking over the town and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he's like, oh look, even Marcus, you don't like him, he's black. That's a cop out. That shit was whack. But out of a possible 3.5, it was still a decent flick. I'm gonna give it a 2.5, yo. 2.5 out of possible 3.5. But yeah, I wouldn't watch it.
Low hanging fruit. So yeah, that was found, directed by Scott Shermer. I got my copy at Walmart for cheap, and you could probably get your copy at Walmart for cheap if you haven't seen it too.
Word.
It's really, it's okay.
Word.
Yeah, worth checking out once.
Yep.
But yeah, if you made a film or a short or anything like that, and you got a link for it, or you want to send us a physical copy of it, you can hit us up on Instagram or on Facebook or in our Facebook group.
Yeah. The 420 group on Facebook, or follow all of our fucking Instagrams, yo. At King of the Witches, at Crack Sizzlack, at Cloak X Dagger, and hit us up on there with anything too, yo.
Yeah.
We'll see y'all in a week.
Until next time.
Peace.
Goodbye.